You know what I mean? What I mean? Yeah.
Can we do an audience poll when we start? Be like,
well,
who the
we've
fuck
already
thinks Cillian Murphy's
started.
hot?
Hi, guys.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to session 104 of the Tides of
Yeah,
Chaos.
this does feel like a 104 version of a session.
my
Yep.
It does, yeah. Yes,
I'm,
it
of
does.
course, your DM of Doom, Oops All Brands, and here's my fucking cast, right? Here they are.
That's not even lovely.
This is here today. We've got Just Dan, we've got Ruthless Rogue, we've got Charlie 182.0, and we've got Big Gilly Staples. I can't get over that he was a psychiatrist. Do I have anything that I want to? Do I have any housekeeping? Yes, I do. It's pronounced Killian.
And he's hot as fuck. Okay.
For those of you watching from home, here's our poll for today: Killian Murphy, hot or not?
I'm just getting the Office vibes. The question is he hot, or would I do him?
Charlie's opinion is, again, using The Office as a basis here. If you hold up a picture of Cillian Murphy and you hold up a picture of a gecko waving a British flag, these are the same picture.
I can't actually say what I want to say about him on camera because I think that I would get sued for defamation of character.
Ooh.
So,
He was a psychiatrist.
in The Dark Knight.
Gator boy.
Yeah. Anyway, Cillian Murphy, absolute gem, lovely fellow, a jewel of Ireland, if I do say so myself. But anyway, yeah, give us your opinion. Cillian Murphy, hot or not? I don't have it. If I did have any other housekeeping, it's out of my brain because my brain has just got in my head. All I've got is he was a psychiatrist.
Yep.
So
Sorry we're late to start today, guys. Just technical
Zoom
issues across the board.
Zoom just decided to fucking wreck everything as per fucking usual. Zoom, get your shit together, please. Stop breaking after every update. Every update. Anyway, without further ado, guys, what the frickle frack happened last session? If you can remember.
Yeah. So last session was the start of the fight in
It was, yes.
the arena. Because I believe we paused, right? We took a pause between like the start of the fight and the end of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
there was a. We
Yeah.
did the first round of combat,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had to cut early, and then we went back to it. So
Yeah.
we were starting at the top of the second round of combat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So long story short, important asshole from Silas's backstory was calling him back to the gladiatorial ring. We went in. He showed that his champion was a Tarask and taunted us by mentioning that it was also another Kokiri, which is Silas's clan of druids. Which was, I think, the dumbest thing he could have done, because then instead of fighting it, we switched to trying to get it on our side. And that really sucked for him, especially when the Tarask charged the tower. It crumbled in on him. He got lifted back up into the sky, nuked by Talus and Leonid, dropped again, and then just to kind of cap things up, like flown up in the air and sunburst when he was at like 5 HP.
Yep. It was pretty overwhelming, the amount of damage that was done to him.
Yeah.
It was pretty substantial. To such an extent that there is nothing left except a couple of items.
Yeah. There's like a husk of a corpse with a glaive through it stuck in the sand, and that is yeah, but that's awesome. The Tarask, now free of the domination effects that it was under, changes back into its true form, which is a delightfully ancient furbolg by the name of Berry. who is...
I think you mean Yeti.
Furbolgs are a thing, Ruthie. Furbolgs are a thing.
So are
Before
Yetis.
I was so rudely interrupted by the woman flaunting her foolishness, we found
Gil felt splash damage from that one. Good lord.
Charlie's just still upset with me that I married Gil and not him. That's all. Please continue.
I am pretty upset. Yeah, it's okay. I'm marrying him in D&D, so.
I wonder which one of
Anyway.
those two covenants means more.
I don't.
D&D.
Moving.
There it is.
Anyway, so Barry, now free of the influence, talks to us just a little bit. He's very old. He doesn't even know, like, the modern common at this point. We're speaking solely in Druidic to each other. But he's a little confused. He's getting his bearings. He's not sure where he is, how long it's been, whatever. God bless him. He's probably always confused, I think, is actually a better... Anyway, so we... all druids, like, a high wisdom equals, like, just seeming kind of weird and confused all the time.
Okay, yeah.
That's been my experience.
That's fine.
So we take him back to Silas's Grove. We leave the arena behind. The ship is still there. We will return to it when we have finished our business here. And we made our way to Silas's Grove. From there, we discovered that from the last time we were there, a lot's changed. It's a lot healthier. There are some natural guardians in the Grove now, and there are also 4 new members, of which we have met 2. Silas and Jasek went and met. There was the Turtle and the Kobold, whose names I did not write down.
It's not a kobold. There's a turtle.
Kinku.
There's a kinku. There is a
And we didn't meet the
warforged,
others.
and there is no. You've met all 4 of them.
We didn't. We actually only met the first 2 that session.
You've met the turtle. Oh no, you
turtle and the
haven't.
kinku.
You've only had the other ones named to you.
Mentioned. Yeah.
You've only had
Which
them named
again, I
So-
didn't write because I'm a great D&D player.
So there is a turtle, this wise old turtle, and there's a kenku. The other 2 that you know are named Rune and Ilya, but you don't know what they are. All you know is that their names are Rune and Ilya. Now, well, I grabbed my notebook, which I should have had opened already, but I didn't.
And then, what is the turtle's name and the kinku's
That's
name?
what I'm just going to get for you once I get my notebook, wherever I put it. I have too many
Okay, so
notebooks.
because I do have them in my notes, but they are under Wise Old Turtle and Silly Shy Kinku.
Of course, that's the best way to write them down. Wise old turtle and silly little kinku.
I don't know what to say.
Here we are with their names. Oh, pardon me. Huh. I'm just burping all over the place here. They're on my computer, not in here. Where is my images? Here's my images. I found them. I just have to go through the images and find. I have too many pictures. I take too many pictures of the shit I make. Here they are.
Did Talos
Okay,
and Leonid
so
make an infernal pact in Silas's Grove?
no,
Yeah.
definitely not. It didn't happen. No, we don't. We don't.
It
We
wasn't
don't do
that
bad things like
infernal.
that.
Hold on,
We
I
didn't-
didn't think Never
It
mind.
wasn't that infernal. My soul's already claimed.
We don't do bad things like there was an attempt. They were discussing it, and then it was kind of come to the conclusion that they couldn't do it because Leonid's soul already belongs to. He's already got prior
But
commitments.
but he does still owe me monies, and we do have a contract. It's
Money
just that I don't have
does
a
not
deed.
owe you
yeah,
money.
it's a money bound. Well,
If
it's
I'm
a,
right,
it's a,
you owe me money.
Yeah.
Only if you're right.
Money,
Okay.
Which-
please.
come on.
wise old turtle brand.
Wise old Torto's name is Olagun.
Olagun or Olagun?
Ologun.
Oh. Logan. Oh, Logan.
Oh, Logan.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm trying to be better about remembering people's names, and it's better than going, oh, Logan.
And the Kenku's name is very, very not Kenku. Fitz.
Fix?
Fitz. Fitz.
Oh.
Fits. Okay. That's cute.
As in they mimic voices, so anything fits.
Ah,
I like it. Yeah, so Silas and Jasek met them. Talus and Leonid attempted to make a whole infernal deal, but ended up only making a partial infernal deal, I guess.
Allegedly.
It's not for soul, it's just for money. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I saw like Bill Cipher reach out with like blue fire on his hand and like do a little handshake, but maybe I didn't. And so yeah, I think
get
where we
that
left things
reference.
off, Talus and Leonid were together, and Silas and Jasek were taking a little stroll through the grove to see how things have changed and maybe talk. I don't know.
That is where we left it off, which was Jasek and Silas wandering off to go and explore the grove a little bit, while Leonid and Talus were off trying to write an infernal deal. So with picking it back up, I want to go with... I'm going to go with Jasek and Silas. I'm going to go with you guys first.
Why?
Well, because I want to kill you both. Simple.
Yay!
Combat.
Program.
I haven't. I was about to say I haven't died yet, but that is not true.
You've gone down. Have you died?
I don't think I actually. You know what? I don't think I died. Even when I went down the well, I wasn't dead.
You weren't dead. You were just unconscious.
Yeah.
I think I've ever
You
died
were
either.
making death saving throws. Yeah. What's that like?
Great. I'm too hot to die.
Sorry, Bran.
I'm just
or
about to
like
die.
you're just a pussy when it comes to combat. Like some
You know
of us
what?
just kinda
I'm
go-
literally too hot to hit, okay? I don't want to hear it, fellas.
That is how a subclass works.
It very literally is.
Yeah,
It's like-
he's
it's
actually
like,
just. just
wait.
Do you really want to do this?
Everybody gets
No.
+2 to attacks.
Yeah, no. Someone like runs up to him. He's like, not the face, and they're like, oh, wow, oh, yeah, not the anywhere actually.
Exactly.
I'm gonna hit that guy instead. That's
Yeah,
your ally.
I
don't
want to hit
care.
it, but not with my sword.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
with my sword, but not this.
Just not the one in my
Anyway.
hand. Wait, not the one in this hand. Anyway, we'll stop there.
I
There's a lot of dick talk going on
Fuck.
today.
Okay, I'm
so
sorry. I
Mom,
know.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
Speaking-
Between us specifically, which is
Speaking of one person being hot and the other person wanting to impale them, Silas and Jasek.
Wait, was
Does
that
peak.
sex
Does
joke?
peak.
Am I
Um,
the
so-
hot
you know,
one or
which
the
one are
male?
you?
Which one's which?
and therein lies the conundrum. So as you guys are, making your way through this wonderful, beautiful grove, seeing these creatures who before were partially rotted and decayed from the lack of life in this grove, now very vibrant, very verdant and full of life. Not only that, there's now a running river that's moving through here, collects into a fairly small lake, but still a lake. Like, you could easily fit 50, 60 people in this lake with comfortable room to move and splash and play. So it's not necessarily what you would call a small body of water. It's just there. Crystal clear waters. There are clusters of gemstones cracking out from the bottom underneath it. The place is idyllic. I would like you both, just very randomly, it's not major at all, both you make me a perception check, see if you spot anything funky.
My first roll on these new dice was a 17 die, and I'm really happy about that.
That's
We love
good.
it.
It's a good sign.
We do love a good roll.
Oh, wow. This is one of
I
those
got
stupid rolls, though, isn't
In
it?
11.
I got a 29.
Silas sees every single fucking detail. He sees the sweat falling off of the leaves.
To be fair, he's probably paying a lot of attention right now.
You can see the carbon dioxide come out of the trees when they do their
Brother was-
photosynthesis.
Bro was birthed here. He's taking it in.
So, Jacek, you got an 11, yeah?
I got an 11. I'm looking at my fiance more than anything.
So I'm the hot one, and you're the one who wants to impale.
Well,
I
we
do
solved that
have a
riddle.
glaive, yes.
I don't anymore. So
If you impale someone with Toothy, are you impaling or is Toothy impaling?
I think at
Oh
that
my
point,
god,
it's a
I
threesome.
haven't killed a single person since I got Toothy. He's the murderer.
Nice.
I don't think that'll hold up in
Perfectly
court.
morally reprehensible.
Yes.
Turful suddenly knows lawyer. So, Jason, we're going to start with you. You, with an 11, you notice that as you walk across the grass here, number one, the earth underneath your hoofs right now is very loamy, very so it feels almost like soft memory foam.
Okay.
But also, where your footprints were left, the grass glows a little bit. Same with anybody that moves through here. As your foot comes off of it for just maybe a couple of seconds, gradually dimming, there's the shape of your hoof print. Before the grass goes back to... The grass and the ground spring back to where they were before, leaving no trace of your footprint at all.
Does it seem more like the grass and the blades of glass, they're brightening and then going, or does it seem like the dew or moisture or something?
No. It's an actual glow. It's not like a glimmer of the light hitting off of the dew. It's an actual
Gotcha.
greenish glow. Same with Silas's footprints. Any form of pressure on here seems to elicit a glow from
I was
the
gonna
grass.
say, he's asking like 20 level questions when he got an 11.
I'm asking for clarification level questions, so I understand my non-picture brained explanation of things, ma'am.
Yes, I forgot because you can't imagine things.
Oh no, I can imagine things. I
And
Do
I
you
just
get-
can't see them when I do.
Do you get
They're
angry
in
when John
zeros
Lennon
and ones
sings?
that I don't see.
Do you
No,
get
because I can
angry?
imagine all the people living their lives in peace.
I'm off
There's a
before he
song
keeps
in there
going.
somewhere.
Truly.
Anyway, yeah, I seeing the way that their footprints leave these like glowing spots on the ground for a second, I think Silas would take his boots off and just walk barefoot through the grove.
Silas, you're going to notice a couple other things with a 29. With a 29, you are going to notice, number one, the footprints, obviously. Number two, you're going to notice that there is actually fish in this lake, and their fins are much longer than standard fish. And every now and again they kind of come up to the surface and jump out of the water, but just enough that their belly skims the surface of the water, and these fins act almost like gliding fins, allowing them to kind of almost skate across the surface of the still water here. There are plants here that act similar to insects or birds, as in you approach them and suddenly their petals unfurl and they almost like buffer themselves away from you using these petals. But they move kind of in a similar style to like jellyfish with like a kind of pulse. All in all, you're able to see that the grove is not just a grove where an ecosystem exists. The grove is a part of the ecosystem. There is a life force underneath this grove. And eventually you'll come to this lovely little spot which seems to which seems to give a view off into just an eternal stretching forest. From where you guys are, you can see this pristine sunset. Beautiful splashes of oranges and yellows and pinks, and even faint touches of lavender at the edge of these pinks are dancing across the sky. What would you like to do with this moment?
So we were holding hands as we were walking around.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jasek would kind of just like squeeze Silas's hand a little bit, as just being able to like take this brief moment of just us not like fighting, not on the ship, not on a quest, not on anything. Yeah, there's the whole darkness thing, but like there isn't here. The sunset's beautiful. And just kind of like take the sunset in before realizing that he's looking less at the sunset and looking more at Silas.
You know, I read all about this place in that book I got from the genie. When I came here the first time, I didn't see any of the things that were written about. The wonders, the beauty that supposedly existed in this grove. I do now. You know that lake over there? On new moon nights, my people would all gather around there. They would use their magic to make the surface of the lake still as glass, so it would be a perfect mirror of the stars above. We would use those moments to take records, take stock of where we were in our individual journeys, in our journey as a world, what the omens meant for us. I guess what they say is true. When one door closes, another door opens. I, finished that chapter of my life with Voltog, with Duke. And now I have this. My home, my family. I have a tribe I get to rebuild. A purpose. Of course, no matter how devoted I might be to this grove, I'm afraid my devotion to you is first and foremost.
Yes.
I may make a shitty archdruid for it, but what can I say? A fool's in love.
Well, and I don't want you to have to choose between your family, this grove, and other things. We can do both.
We can do both. I don't know if you've noticed, but I get around. I can make portals to just about anywhere all the time, whenever I need to. I can kind of take us wherever in space you would like.
Good. The us was just, You left it on such a weird phrasing, getting around, going wherever you need to. Had me a little jealous.
Oh no, I was thinking of the Beach Boys song. Shah is totally like a breaking character version right now.
There's the turtle. The turtle just walks over to the Kenku. The Kenku just opens his beak like Stitch. Get around, get
Get
around,
around, I get around. Yeah. Um. Yeah, no, I think that we can do both. I'm glad you're here. I know that's a redundant thing to say. It doesn't even seem like there's any points to saying it, but
Oh.
I'm glad that I don't have to face this alone. That in handling this last bit that happened, but also looking to the future, I know that the weight isn't solely on me. Coming to care about people is strange, and I'll try not to draw this out, but back when I was Duke, I was very focused on self-preservation. That was it first and foremost. I had known what it would have been like to have my freedom taken from me. I was mortified of the prospect happening again. It was all just about staying safe. I was critical of others' actions when I saw them behaving in ways that I didn't understand. I was confused by bravery and ideals of fighting for things other than yourself. It was easier at the time. If you don't care about anybody, then nothing matters, right? But then I started caring about all of you, and that's when shit got really bad, because I started being overprotective and caring too much and martyring myself, and to get to a point where I know that I'm supported, that I don't have to martyr myself, I don't have to protect you, I don't have to be alone or afraid. I can just face things with the people I love. Even Leonid, yeah. It's a good feeling. I'm cautiously optimistic. It's more than I can usually say.
Pretty cautiously, we can just be optimistic. Life has been going well, poorly, well again, really poorly, kind of poorly, and then well again.
I think you forgot one extra awfully horribly, because I did die. That did happen.
And I was right there to bring you back. The same way you will be right there to bring me back.
Yeah. Should the need arise.
Not that it's going to. I'm really good at what I do. I'm never going to let that happen again.
One hell of a butler.
What was that? Talk about what?
When Cassilis came aboard our ship, he talked about how we haven't really accomplished anything. Blacketh will just return in 1,000 years or so. And at the time, I said that I wouldn't be there for that. That is something I suppose I should explain.
Sure.
Goliaths live to be around 100. They share lifespans with humans, halflings live a little longer, but I don't age any.
You're not getting older.
When I died,
Well,
something happened. I don't know. I don't have those memories of the other side. All I know is that when I came back, something was changing. I wasn't sure until we fought Blackest. But for whatever reason, nature has chosen me to remain. And I don't know whether I should take that as a blessing or a curse, because it will, at a certain point, mean remaining without you.
how about this, though? That is not a today problem. That's not going to be a tomorrow problem, or the next day, or a couple years from now. Again, I'm really good at keeping myself and others alive. You're really good at keeping others alive. Let's enjoy the time we have. You for a millennia of time, and me for a good another 40 years, depending on how I handled my body.
You're handling it pretty well.
I mean,
I'm
I would-
handling it pretty nicely.
you're handling it really
You're
well.
handling it pretty
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What happens below the scene, all right? And you know, if I get old and old goatee, and you're like, oh, I don't know, I like your really gross ear hairs. Knowing that would make it all worthwhile. Or I die gloriously in battle with Kesseles, and you're like, I can't live without him. So you die with me, and we traverse the end of life together. Or you just bring me back. At some point, even in all of your existence, there will come a time when you deserve a rest, you deserve your peace. Nature will find another champion, your grove, your people will find someone. All I ask is that you come find me when you're ready.
I would prefer to try to find a way to keep you with me, but if that can't happen, then yeah, I will come find you. It does feel like I have been chosen with some purpose. There's something I'm supposed to live through, something I'm meant to see.
I
But when
will
I
do
see it
my
through, I'm
damnedest to see it with you. If it's
There's only
within the
so
next
much we can do.
35, 40 years, maybe.
Well,
Give
if
or take
I just-
another 60 with some good magic. I do
If
my
I just-
calisthenics.
If I just stop myself from aging, there's a chance that there's magic out there that can do this. You don't necessarily
would-
need to cling to that, but
I would like to look this good for as long as possible.
well, I'd like to savor you looking this good for as long as possible.
Jason's going to take a step back and is just going to like kind of slowly turn around. And is just going to kind of like, however long you want.
He's going to step forward and wrap his arms around your waist, pull you in and kiss you. And he is going to say, I do not have the time to do the things that I want to do with you right now.
J6
Greenleaf
just
is
going to...
coming to the grove. I have to speak with Berry. I have to meet these other two members, but tonight, let's have a moment for ourselves.
Jason's just gonna like whisper and just say, "I'll be waiting. You better savor it."
We should get back. Business to attend to. We're definitely getting married here, though. Oh, it's beautiful. And I can
Oh,
imagine
absolutely.
Leonid getting a couple people to help decorate it. I mean, this is gonna be...
A couple people.
Well-
He's going to decorate it.
You're right. He's a control freak. He's not gonna let anybody else touch that.
Someone else would have gotten it wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I do plan on sharing with him some of the traditional music that my people played around weddings, but it might not be to his taste. There's a lot of ritual
Oh.
chanting.
Yes, the ritual chanting and the Beach Boys.
Love the Beach
All I
Boys.
can think of is Grenda from that one episode of Gravity Falls, the Druids. Please tell me something. Thank you, Charlie. I
You
appreciate
Yeah.
you cannot forget the ritualistic chanting that is the cha-cha slide.
Yeah. There's a little bit of throat singing here and there. You know.
Alrighty.
All right, anyway, yeah, we're gonna head back to the group.
While you guys wander and have your conversation, Talus, Leonid, what are you guys doing?
Bran, to be completely honest, as you described this scene, I think Talus at some point would just be like, what the fuck is with all of these bugs? Like, a bunch of bugs, like, are just around her, and one of them, like, several of them has touched her at this point, and she's, like, tried to hold back of killing it. She's like, okay, this is Silas's grove, I'm not gonna do that. And she's like, no, fuck this, I'm done. And she's gonna go back to the ship, because, yeah.
How?
Okay. So,
No. I'm
Talus.
sorry. How long do you think Gate stays open? You gonna come get me to cast another 6-level spell for you, girl?
Yeah, so there's two ways you can leave here. One, through some teleportation of your own. Or two, you can leave through the entrance to the grove. At which point you will come out in the middle of the Vardenvale.
Oh, so wait, I can't get back to the ship?
Not without use of like some kind of portal.
Ugh.
I can get you back if you're that ready to go, but if there's...
I think she's just like, I'm done. This is too much nature, I'm done.
Nature, it's all over me. Get it off.
Of all of you guys being Madagascar characters, I did not bank on Talus being Melman the giraffe.
She is not a nature person.
No, she carries around a whip that kills everything.
Hey, at
That's-
least she remembered to leave it home.
I did. See, I was respectful to your grove.
It's kind of funny because I don't know how effective the whip would be in a fully fledged druidic grove. Like, yeah, you kill some plants, they grow right back.
The weakest things in here are CR 1/2, so they would die. Like within
But
10
not the
feet of Talus,
strongest
dead.
things.
Oh no, the strongest thing in here is CR 18.
18. Yeah, that would be me. Um,
Oh no, not including you.
Well, hold on. The two of us, we're both CR18. Excuse me.
Actually, technically being level 18 and CR 18 is not the same thing.
Hey,
So CR roughly translates to being you would need 4 players
4.
at that level to
Right.
have
So
a
you're-
manageable fight. But
So
then
together
the
you guys
CR
are
thing is
CR9.
so then the CR thing is fucked. Actually, if they're 18, they're CR 4.5.
Well, yeah, but together they're CR9.
Yes, together the CR9. But
I don't
The
know about
C-
you guys,
the
but
CR
I'm an
system is
Archdruid in his
fucked.
grove. I get lair actions. I keep saying that. I don't, but I just really enjoy the
Maybe
process.
if you say it enough, it'll become true.
Exactly, right? Manifest this one into being. I mean, like Archdruid, grove, lair actions. I don't know. Anyway, no.
so then this would be your home and not the pirate ship.
Correct.
Good to know. Good to know.
I mean,
Oh, you've given him ammunition.
like, no, Jasek is my home. Where he is, that's where Silas's home is. But,
no,
that's
no.
a cheesy cop-out. So,
That's
no,
such a
Silas's
cop-out.
birthplace is his home.
Okay, I tell you what.
Aw.
So you're telling me that if you ever use a teleportation spell and you say "take me home," it's just going to teleport you straight 5 feet away towards Jasek?
Well, I feel like I would never specify just take me home. I would specify where I'm going. This is a silly question.
Talus,
so-
do you go to
anyway.
do you go to Silas to get a portal to take you back?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's done.
Honestly, I'll come with. The nature was great for about 10 minutes. It's very aesthetic. I'm ready to move
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah.
Go.
It's overplayed at this point. Like,
Yeah. Plus, we need to go settle a bet.
we do. We have.
Yeah,
we have
the
things-
sooner we go,
settle.
the sooner I can make sure that Talus didn't just pay somebody off to pretend to have my same backstory.
Yeah, Talus gets there first. Is like, okay, I need you to tell Landon this. It's your life story, okay?
Glad Silas and Jasek didn't do anything. Okay. So, with Talus and Landon coming for Jason and Silas.
I just want to be very clear. Talus would not give a fuck. She would interrupt a makeout session, or if you're even
I'm
doing
sure she
anything more than
would.
that, she'd be like, I'm done.
Like, why was the sock on the door? You're so gross. Anyway, I gotta go.
Talus walks up to them in the
Um,
middle of making out and just sticks her finger in between their mouths.
Hey, I
It's
want to
like,
leave. Hey.
Please stop.
Does your phone have games on it?
Your portal have games on it.
So Talus, you're approaching, you and Leonard are approaching Jasek and Silas, having a cute moment, and you're just gonna.
Hey, we want to leave.
Yeah,
Good
Silas,
night.
I'm
Go.
done with the nature. I'd like to go back to the ship where I can study dead things. It's more
Cool.
interesting.
The whole being dead thing.
Well, thank you for your interest in being here for me.
This is his home.
Right, and he's welcome to keep enjoying his home. Beautiful, wonderful. We did the fight. We got back to your home. You guys enjoy the nature. I was respectful and I left my whip so I didn't kill all of this shit. Now I'd like to go back. Again, to dead things that don't fly on you and bite and itch, and I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, sure, that's all good. Say please.
Somewhere.
Okay, I guess you're not going home.
Somewhere Faulkner just got a migraine. Like, oh no, something's going horribly wrong.
Okay, well, when you're
Please
ready.
return. No. Please return me home.
Said
So
it.
nice of you. Thank you, Talus. Of course. I'd love to help you out right now.
I'm gonna turn to, like-
pay a price as well. Do I need to pay the ferryman?
No. See, I don't have any Fae left in me. I have no interest in silly, stupid deals.
Interesting. That's actually really funny.
Actually,
That's
well,
enough, Landon.
I have a little Fae in me, but
Oh, no, a lot. You got a lot. He's got a lot of Fae. There's like a whole lot of Fae.
There's like a good solid this much
There's
faith.
There's like
There's
plenty
just an
above
average
average
size
Fae.
amount of Fae.
There's like a good solid. Hold on.
Was it
There's
like
like a
3 inches?
good-
That was like 3 whole inches, right?
yeah. When Jasek grew a whole foot, did anything else grow?
Okay, I'm done with dick measuring for the rest of the day.
He remained entirely proportionate.
It's really
Oh, damn
unfortunate, actually. Yeah. Okay. Silas is going to throw a staff down, and turn it into the tree. As it does, he's going to say, "I think we're going to stay the night here. You guys take the ship, start taking us in the direction of." At this point, it's difficult. Do we want to go handle the dragon, the Hall of Horns, or do we want to go to Faulkner and start planning this assault on Gems?
So you won't be able to start moving towards the Hall of Horns until Jasek is on the ship, because Jasek is the compass for the Hall of Horns. It's a place which has no place.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty neat.
Captain,
Either
what
way,
you-
the ship can start heading somewhere. So, yeah, Captain.
Does the question is fair. What is next?
To be fair, Kesselies did jump us on our ship, and Davy Jones did just level Odetha and is ruining
Yeah, we should
the
probably
coast.
stop fucking
So
around.
maybe
But
yes. Return favor
also,
and we take
Jason,
care
your
of it.
thing matters too.
It does.
I think.
Satirus did press that the Hall of Horns is in some flux, but that trial will be waiting for me. I think we need to press the matter now with our enemies and not let them get stronger.
I agree.
That being said, we are going to need every ally we can get. And if it means a dragon that can help us, or more favor for Bahamut, that might not be a bad get.
Dragon? Dragon? Go fight a dragon again?
We could. How long would it take us to write? I've almost finished this book, and I do feel like this would be a nice thing to have finished before we fight it. You know, finish the reading before the.
Bran, how quick can we just kind of like hump there?
To the dragon.
Yarp.
What was the location you were given for El Dragono? Because I have two
Oh, God.
dragons.
There
I have
was
two
this-
dragons on the map.
There was
Some
this
mountains.
mountain
I don't like that.
top.
It was
on the
near.
map.
It was near. Oh God. I'm drawing a blank on places, names. The girl with the gloves. Where's she from? There's the Varden Vale, and then
Oh
there's.
yeah, you're talking about the dragon that's near the mountain range on the south coast, near Wave
Yeah. Wave West. Was it Wave West?
That was the
What's,
one that.
no. What's Wave West is on
Bahamut-
the coast. What's the one up the river? Like the.
So Wave West is the oceanside city. It leads into a river which traverses up into the. It's technically still the southwest, but of Aduna, it's the kind of central western mountain range, which borders between
Pretty sure it
it
was
and
Wave
the
West.
western wastes. So it's still in the west. It's just south coast.
Because that's where I wore the red dress.
Gotcha.
Yep. So you
Okay.
are. So it's in the mountain range that borders, Aduna, and the western wastes.
I was thinking of Shoremont.
Oh, that's
The
it.
tops.
So that is another
That's the human
dragon.
capital.
Yeah, there is
Oh,
another
okay, so-
dragon there, but
so I know
that's
one
not.
dragon.
So one
Hunt
dragon's the
will
one
then
One dragon is the one that you've been sent after, Leonard. That's the one on the mountains in the southwest. The one that's in Shoremont is one that you guys heard about in a rumor. It's a red dragon, but the girl squad were handling that one.
Gotcha.
Word.
Okay, so
Where?
Shoremont is where we're going?
Gotcha. So that still needs to be dealt with. Heard.
Things happen.
Not Shoremont. We're going to the mountain range between Aduna and the Western Wastes.
Alright, great. Top speed then.
How long would
Tell our
that take?
navigator at our speeds. We should be there tomorrow. We were just traveling through space very quickly, I might add. So not long.
Yeah.
Leonid, I need you to ask the comment what to do with this because I have no interest in keeping it.
You can. You're traveling. All you're doing is traveling. If you're going straight back to the ship and where the ship is, you'll be there way before tomorrow. You'll be there within like 2 or 3 hours.
We're very
we need a
close.
night.
Hmm.
We need a night to recover.
Okay.
We all need to long rest.
Right,
I mean,
okay.
we can
Before we can
get
do
there in
this,
2 hours and
so.
give the crew shore leave, and then we go take care of the fucking dragon.
I don't know if we're going to a city. Like, I don't know if this is a place where shore leave applies.
I think we're going. like a mountain. I'm picturing like we're going up to talk to the Skyrim dragon.
You
But
know
like,
what?
if we get there within 2 hours, they can drop us off, and then
Why don't you just go back to the ship, have them take shore leave in Poataru Rock,
And then we take the ship?
Well, and then tomorrow we'll take the ship because it's only a few hours.
I think we kind of just fucked up the entertainment of Portar Rock.
also, can we be seen there?
If that was their only entertainment, well, I get why it's called the Western Wastes.
Brant, is there more to Poatar Rock than just like
No.
a giant
It's a-
plateau with this like?
No. Before
It's like a wayward
before-
hub of like Colosseum.
Before Voltag showed up, Poataru Rock was just a famous collection of rocks that looked like a hand jutting out,
Oh.
named after a giant that was once killed in the Western Wastes, whose name is Poataru. That's why they're called
Oh.
Poataru Rock, because it's, you know, those things like, you know, where you have like 5 pillars, so they say, oh, it's a giant's hand. Poataru was a famous giant from the Western Wastes, so they called it Poataru Rock because it looked like a giant hand. That has
Yeah.
now been completely reshaped by Voltag using severe mold earth spells and such to create the arena. But the arena is now partially leveled. So Poataru Rock is now just a collection of crumbled
Rubble. It's
rocks and
Poataru
mesas.
rubble.
It's now Poataru, this place is for lit.
Is
I
there any cities or civilizations near?
Silas, listen. The
Nearby.
best option is that we head to what was that fucking place again?
Wave
The
West?
dragon.
Wave
Just
West.
call it the dragon.
We head. Yeah, we just go to Wave West, have them take shore leave tonight, and then they can fly us to the dragon tomorrow.
Right. That's fine.
Because
Um,
we're there and ready to go.
Out of character, I have 21 hours left to read of the Book of Glorious Deeds, which might come in handy before our next boss fight. Should we try and delay until I can get that done, or just go for it right now?
You and I just take,
Definitely before Jones, but
why don't we just
Yeah.
do an all-nighter? Like, Leonid and Talus both do, like, an all-nighter. Fuck it, why not?
And take a point of exhaustion going into a boss fight?
I mean,
That sounds
there's
like a
bound to be
horrible idea.
potions that we can find in Wave West that, like, solve that issue.
Down for this. I'm down for a little potion run to do a
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah,
overnight study.
Leonid. Let's go on
this is
our
a
own
very-
adventure.
It's
Yeah, this
called
is a very-
Adderall.
It's a very Talus and landed way of like studying. It's like, listen, we need to read books. We're not to be fucking nerds about it. Drink some potions and read 20 hours in one night.
We're gonna do drugs and read books, guys.
Oh, fuck yeah.
great.
So
This
in
sounds
character-
wonderful.
In character, Talus is just like, look, you guys do whatever the fuck you're gonna do. We'll take care of the ship. We'll meet you in Wave West. That's where the ship will be. Leonid and I are gonna take care of some shit. Do whatever you
Yeah.
want. We'll be fine.
Here are all of Voltog's magic items. Since you are useless now, go out, have someone identify those in Wave West.
Fucking
and-
rude. I'm going to smash. She's gonna keep her. She's about to say something, and then she shuts her mouth. Absolutely, I'd love to do that.
I love you.
Get fucked.
I plan on that. Leonid, I would like you to. He's going to pull out the Rod of a Philemon. I have no interest in summoning red dragons or holding on to the pact between the Gith and Tiamat. So, if you would like to find out what Bahamut, Tiamat's rival god, would like to do with this thing, that seems like your jurisdiction.
I will take care of it. Is okay if I break if need be, yes?
Of course. I'm all
Fantastic.
for the destruction of
No,
awful
don't
magic
break
items.
it. We sell it. God, you're not even a pirate.
Talus, just the second Leonid breaks it, is the scene from Mean Girls. Huh? With the tiara.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go find some definitely legal substances in order to read all night.
Yeah,
Very
we're not
good.
going to do drugs and take over the ship. Good luck.
Do whatever you're gonna
What?
do. Silas
Why
will
do you
cast.
say it like that? That's literally what
That's-
pirates should do. Enjoy yourselves, be safe, but enjoy yourselves. Do whatever the fuck you want.
as she's running to the portal, she's gonna turn back to Jason, like, "Don't fucking tell me what to do!" And then he goes in the portal.
How dare you tell me not to follow rules? Now that you've told me that, you watch as I become the most law-abiding citizen
do
ever.
drugs and have a good time. And she's like, "Don't tell me what to do." She's gonna go there. She's gonna
just
buy
because
drugs.
of that, I'm gonna go to school and be a good child.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed early tonight and get a long rest, and I'm gonna be
And I'm
ready
gonna
for
have a
tomorrow.
healthy,
Just because you
balanced breakfast in the morning.
Just because you told
Just
me
to
to go and
spite
do
you.
drugs, I'm now going to become a well-formed citizen.
You know, it's weird. I just took one long rest, like a nice long rest. All of my problems have gone away. I'm not as angry. Talus comes up. "Hi, everybody. Really happy to see everybody. How's your morning?"
Talus comes
I
back.
made A.
Talus comes back. She's wearing a sundress. She's now a cleric, and also she's Welsh. Um,
At that point, I'm sunbeaming. That's a doppelganger.
Yeah, fair.
oh, hi there, everybody. Is everybody doing okay? Are we all
Right
good?
now.
Yeah.
Ruthie, Talus becomes Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Becomes
I'm on
Mrs.
the
Doubt-
way! Help is on the way!
becomes Mrs. Doubtfire, but Canadian.
Oh, ya betcha.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
okay, we're
Sorry,
back
I
on-
s-
we're back
sorry,
on
I
the
s-
It's
ship.
okay.
sorry, I scooched a little close there. Didn't mean to step on your tootsies or nothing.
Really quick, Leonid, what were the requirements again? Has to have been a poor farm boy.
It had to be a farmer,
Farmer.
who moved to a city and became a crime lord, and then turned to a life of piracy after his brother was abducted.
No, not brother abducted. Has a little brother that he got in trouble, basically, because we didn't say abducted.
I think it was kidnapped. It was kidnapped.
Kidnap.
Fact
Okay,
check.
okay. So, Talus, the second she shows up on the ship, is gonna use thaumaturgy
Okay.
and just be like, "All right, here's the plan. We're gonna have some fun on the shore. Everybody excited? Yeah, it's gonna be great.
The old Jersey Shore.
Make a beeline for Wave West, fast as we can. So, go do all of that stuff that has to be done. But in the meantime, on the ride, the captain has ordered me to make
Yes,
sure
the
that all
captain.
of you, the captain has ordered that anybody who was at one point a farmer, has a little brother, also might have, been into some major crime in the
You're
city.
ruining it. Okay,
No,
we're
shut
going
the
to
fuck
be
up,
good.
Leonid. This is my thing. It's my
Still on
You're making it
thaumaturgy, like
nuts.
still open micing to the.
Listen,
Leonid's
you're
voice
making
is
it
so
open.
Leonid doesn't have thaumaturgy, so to them they can hear Talus talking fine. Then they see Leonid leaning into speaking, they just hear Talus going, "Would you shut up, Leonid? I know what I'm doing."
I really love that Talus is making this announcement to tell the crew what to do when Leonid's first mate and the captain's off ship.
Yeah.
Who cares? Fuck authority. She's like, anyway, ignore what he's trying to say.
didn't vote for her.
So anybody who's a crew member that was previously farmer, turned to a life of crime in the city, has a little brother who, I don't know, might have had something tragic happen to him, and is now with us, we'd like you to stop by and speak with us. We just want to make sure to see that you're coping well with the changes here. Other than that, great discussion.
There's the one guy on the ship that fits exactly who just stole like an apple from the store. He's like, "Oh shit, they know! Oh shit, they know! Oh god!"
How would
And
they
just
know?
jumps
They're gonna
jumps
know.
overboard. Just like, "Oh fuck, they know!" There's no one else but me. It's me. Shit, they know. Jumps.
Is there anything else you want to do other than that announcement, Talus?
Oh, she's gonna make a beeline for the captain's quarters.
Mhm.
And before she settles in, Silas has kind of moved all of his shit in there, right? Yeah. She's gonna go through all of Silas's books,
Mhm.
and she's going to bend the corners of multiple pages within his books.
Dog ear them? That's
Hold
a
on.
monster.
So, Charlie, not you. Does Silas really care about the books that much?
No.
I feel
No,
like
as a matter
Silas.
of fact, as a matter of fact, Silas may not have just dog-eared. Silas may have like made little tears in the page to be like, "Come back
I
here."
just picture Silas is like, oh, I'm done with this book, and just like bends it backwards so that the binding is open, so he just knows what page it's on.
No, right. Or
I'm trying to
well,
think
so
of
the thing
something
is,
else that's
Silas
also
does
in there.
have mending. So the idea to me of Silas just like partially ripping a page out and being like, "That's my spot," and then coming back to it, just using the mending cantrip, and being like, "Great,
You're
let's
not
keep
gonna know your
going."
spot anymore. You're not gonna know your spot because all of them are gonna be dog-eared. So good fucking luck.
She sees that he's already doing that. And she goes, you know what? No, mending. Haha. Take that. I fixed your book, and now you lost your spot.
Leonid, are you going back to the ship with
I'm just gonna
Talus?
I'm gonna do some reading. Actually, hold on. As soon as Talus like goes in the captain's quarters and is out of earshot, be like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for humoring our crewmate who actually doesn't have any authority. If you so happen to be raised as a farmer, moved to a city, became a crime boss, and then had your brother abducted before you became a pirate, I'll pay you 10 gold pieces to not show up at the office. Sound good? Yes? Okay.
Yeah,
No,
No,
that's
she's
better
gone.
than shot.
She's gone.
You
You're
left. Too late.
You're in the
You
captain's
left.
quarters.
The one guy who got caught by his shirt hanging from like the back of the ship, is like, shit! I could use 10 gold.
I gotta buy a new shirt.
as we slowly hear it go, shh, shh, as it starts tearing, like shit.
With Silas and Jacek spending the night in the Grove, and with you guys spending the night on the ship, and setting the ship to moving towards Wave West, we will go to our break there. And when we come back, we'll be in Wave West, prepping before going to the Dragon. Don't go anywhere, folks, and we will see you in 15 minutes as we take our break. Hello there, everybody. Welcome to part 2. When we left off, we were sending everybody to the ship or to where they were going to be spending the night in the grove. But there's a wee couple of scenes that we want to happen beforehand. So, first things first, I do believe we go to Jacek and Silas. I believe is where we're going for these first little scenes. Silas, I believe there was a scene you wanted to happen before you go for your rest.
There is, yeah.
Okay.
So Silas is really struggling to fall asleep. He's restless. There's just a lot going through his mind. And even after Jade's fallen asleep, he's, asking himself, how do I lead a clan when I've never even really been a part of one? How do I lead this grove? How do I take on this mantle, being as inexperienced in the traditions of my people as I am? And as he's kind of laying there mulling over this responsibility, what it means to take on, he finds himself just wishing that he had help. His mother or another older member of his tribe, someone who could lead him in the way. And he feels a sort of tug in his gut. And so he gets up and follows it to the edge of the lake. And he slumps down to his knees, looking out into the water. And he's not 100% sure what he's doing. He's kind of just letting his magic lead. But he feels that, some of his power drain, a usage of his wild shape expended, as he casts Find Familiar at the water's edge. Just waiting to see if his owl comes back or if this time he has a new guide.
When you cast Find Familiar, it doesn't manifest in the way that your owl used to. In the surface of the water, you can see a reflection of the sky above you. You can see stars shooting across. And then there appears to be one that almost midway through its track of shooting starts to curve as if coming towards. And if you look up, there's nothing there. But you look down and you can see it still coming towards you. Until in the surface of the water you can see that this angled curvature that it took has somehow manifested into it coming to you through the water. It's no longer a reflection. It's also not moving the way that a shooting star would. It's moving slow and like a pulse. Until eventually it gets to the surface and it breaks through the surface. What comes up in front of you, I will allow you to describe it if you would like.
Sure. There is this jellyfish that the body of it seems to glow, almost like it contains, the Milky Way inside of it. And then down the tentacles, there are these little connecting lights, like constellations forming. As it moves, it leaves behind this trail of stars that dissipates moments later in this very graceful fashion as it rises from the water and just hovers there in front of Silas.
And this jellyfish, Bob's on, so you have a telepathic communication with your familiar. But this jellyfish doesn't communicate with you in the general way. You don't hear words, you see images. You get flashes of emotion. You understand entirely what it's trying to tell you every single time that it does it. But you don't hear words. You see images that represent these emotions that this thing is feeling. This particular familiar for you is going to count as a celestial. As for its creature stat block, I will find that for you soon. I want to find something appropriate. But you get this pulse of warmth as your familiar is pleased to meet you.
Silas will hold his hands out to sort of cradle it. The tentacles obviously don't sting,
No.
you know. But yeah, say hello. I'm Silas. What's your name?
Again, this little,
No words, but
yeah, there's this little pulse around it, and what you see is a beautiful tapestry of dancing lights across the sky. A fracture in the momentary stillness of the cosmos, which creates this beautiful light show of greens and blues and purples that dance across the night sky. And you understand your familiar's name to be Aurora.
he'll smile at it and say, "Was Borealis taken?"
Rude.
It does that
No,
thing of
that's a
like
joke.
does that thing of like how do I describe it? Frantically like jiggle. I don't know how it's you know in Hotel Transylvania the slime guy when he laughs
Yeah.
and he kind of just like
His whole body.
yeah, it does that as you say that. You know how with moon jellyfish they've got the little circles on the top of their dome. I'm really tempted to give it
Yes.
those, but make those like emoji faces out of them.
Oh, that's so fun. I kind of love that. Yeah, I
Um,
think the moon jellyfish was the original inspiration for this.
Mhm.
So yeah.
yeah. They do glow. Like I said, that like you painted the image of. This thing is woven with stars and it has the broken colours of the cosmos all throughout it. So as it does it, it fluctuates between this pink and purple and orange colour as it it's laughing. It's laughing at the joke that you've made.
Thank God someone thinks I'm funny. Thank you for coming. I needed a natural guide.
Turns this very muted pink colour, sending, and it's like it's the tentacles kind of, if you're holding it like this, its tentacles start to kind of form around your arm down here, and it's a version of like I wouldn't really say like a hug, more like if you were to hold somebody's hands in a comforting way. shows you images of what it views as comfort. Generally just giving comforting, soothing vibes.
Now that I have you, I feel a little better. When we go to bed, but in the morning, let's get to know each other a little bit. A little more about each other, and I guess I'll learn more about myself too.
It's gonna go green. Kind of vibrant green. Wrap its tendrils back up around your hand and then bob itself up to try and lead you back to where you were sleeping.
Perfect.
Your familiar is
Follow-
literally putting you to bed.
Yep.
Aw.
He'll follow it. He'll curl up with Jasek, and they will pass out.
As you lay your head down and you close your eyes, you can feel just the slightest little touch of the tentacle just resting across the side of your face, and it sends you the colour I would attach to it was like baby blue. Baby blue
Nice,
with touches
tranquil.
of lavender, and it sends you cool and soothing imagery in order to lull you back into a sleep. You get a real good damn sleep from this.
I would love a familiar reduced sleep. Alright. Well, perfect.
Talus and Leonid, you guys are pulling all-nighters.
Well, we're looking for potions that are going to help us pull all-nighters.
There's none in available distance.
Aren't we going to Wave West?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Wave West is going to be about 5 hours away.
What
I thought
time
you
is it?
said. Yeah.
2 or 3 hours to get you to the mountain range. Wave West is on the
Oh,
other side of the
gotcha.
mountain range.
Gotcha. Okay.
What time is it currently?
Not massively late. You're probably looking at the roundabouts of 4 or 5 o'clock PM.
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, we're gonna read until we get to Wave West, and then when we get to Wave West, we're gonna go to a store and be like, hey, give us the fucking juice.
Give us the
Give
fucking
my
juice.
son the juice!
I can't tell if this is supposed to be like caffeine, Adderall, or like a potion of angelic slumber.
Yes.
Yes, to both.
Oh.
I said 3 things.
Clearly, we've already started. The brain cells have already died.
I
So-
feel
Oh
like,
boy.
does Lena join Talus in the captain's quarters?
I mean, fuck it. Like, we're reading together. Like, might as
Yeah.
well. Like,
When you do come into the captain's quarters, you see Talus, like, you can see that the books are kind of like off kilter on the shelves, and she's just like searching around the captain's quarters, and sees a plant. I'm assuming there's plants, right? There's plants. She's got plants.
He's
I
probably
have
got
so
complaints.
many plants. Not all of them. Never mind.
Not all of them. She's just gonna like move them all around. She's just gonna shuffle them into different places in the captain's quarters, just completely messing up whatever arrangement Silas had.
Oh no, the exact light composition has completely been thrown off in the captain's quarters, and all of them die because you messed it all up.
Did you just move my cannabis plant out of the dark cool spot I had it in?
She moves anything and everything she can find that is a plant, and she moves everything into random spots because she's like, you know what? Fuck this, man. You are gonna be inconvenienced. So
Did
that's what
you
you
move
see
my
when
tea leaves
I don't know
from
what I
a
moved. I
sunny
moved
area
any
into the
plant,
dark?
any plant that is seen, she is moving somewhere else.
Slightly 3 inches to the left.
you're not just walking and you frantically moving. What exactly are you doing? Because if you're trying to rob him, you're not doing a very good job.
Oh no, I'm just very minorly inconveniencing him.
Allow me to assist.
Yeah.
Do you want a locked captain's quarters? Because that's how you get a locked captain's quarters.
Listen, if anyone asks, we were looking for a very important document, and as first mate, I figured it was most likely underneath a plant, and we had to move things around. Yes.
Mutiny.
Deal.
Right. Go ahead. Right. Overthrow me. Let's see what happens.
Keel haul him.
After finishing the chaos that Leonid and Talus are, then she'll be like, right, so, we're both going to read as fast as we can for the next 4 to 5 hours, and then we're going to get some questionable substances. Yeah? Agreed?
Typically, I avoid such things, but this is for good cause, so I will follow through with it.
My god. You were fun a second ago when you said, yes, let's cause some chaos, and then you had to be like, I'm a person of performance, I'm a good boy.
Listen, okay? I really don't like this either, but frankly, it's means to an end, yes? Like, you put up with accidentally killing everything around you for your power. I put up with, like, I don't know, trying to not do illicit substances on a regular basis. Although, to be frank, there's nothing against that in the book. That's not because of Bahamut. I just don't like the feeling.
There's nothing about it in the book, so therefore, like, you know.
So therefore, let me just take that book.
Let's fucking go!
It's like some of these pages I think would be better if I truly consumed them, if you know what I mean.
And you just have to rip the page out, roll it into
Roll
a
it
little
up.
J, roll it up, and just you have to
For legal reasons,
really,
this is a joke.
you really need to ingest the book
Ingest
and
it.
its
Really
words.
marinate in that, you know.
Absorb it. And what you need to do is when you do it, you just take a big breath in and you hold that. You just hold it. Let it
Yeah,
fill
make sure-
you.
Close all the windows in the room so that, like, you know, the wisdom really just seeps into the walls.
Yeah. Holding it doesn't do anything but hurt your lungs. Anyway.
Yeah, sure.
No.
But the point is hold it. You
And
let
Anyway,
the-
reading.
Either way,
Ran, how much time does Talus have left? I know Leonid said he has 21 hours left on his book. How much?
so Talus has considerably more, I think. Leonid, you've got Leonid after the 5 hours of reading for getting to Wave West, he'll be on 16 hours. That's what he's
Okay.
got left. Talus.
Oh, 16 left. I think even I had only done 16. I was like, guy.
No. Talus has only done like 16 hours. No, I'm joking. It's
Hitting
not quite that
Bran
bad.
with a guy is crazy.
Talus, I will tell you exactly what she's done.
Yeah.
Talus is on, taking into consideration these 5 hours, so counting these 5 hours as being done, Talus, you will be on 32 hours left.
32 hours left?
32 hours left.
Alright, so I'm gonna be looking for a book that lets me basically function at double. Oh, wait! While we're reading, she's gonna she's gonna click her boost to cast haste on herself to read faster.
Right. It doesn't say it's going to take you this long to read the book. It says you have to read at least 80 hours of this book. So you can read it as fast as you freaking want.
Oh,
Still
You
okay.
have to reread it and reread it and
see if you
reread it.
read
You have to
see if you
spend-
read it cover to cover in 1 hour. You've now got to go back and do that
Like,
79 more times.
On their way, yeah, she's just not non-stop just reading, yeah. So, I mean,
She's
let's
a
see,
very
so-
astute learner. Talus would have done well in the academy, unlike Randuin, who does great in the academy, but not academically.
Listen,
Anyway, 32 hours, okay.
32 hours you've got
shit.
left. That's only including these 5. If you manage to
Okay.
get a hold of substances here and take that into consideration, then there will be more hours taken off of that. But as of the 5 hours it takes you to get from Portaru Rock to Wave West, you are on 32 hours left.
Okay.
So as you guys dock, or land, however you want to put it, the whole of Wave West is open to you. Now you guys have been here before, So you understand there's a good area, there's a bad area, and there's an area where they definitely sell things. So you could try and go to a licensed vendor, so to speak.
Nah.
Or you can go down one of the creepy back alleys and try and find something there.
Start with the licensed vendors.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Am I not from Wave West? Was this not like?
Yes, you are.
All right. Everyone, take a step back. I'm gonna
Yeah.
step
So
onto
hold on,
the.
I'm gonna let you be in charge. I'm gonna let you be in charge here. But because Talus knows she has so much longer left on her book than Lainid, she's just gonna like briefly glance up and be like, "All right." And she's gonna hold out her hand. She's like, "Just drag me along. I'm gonna keep reading while you take us to some shady place to get what we need."
Okay, that is. I need both hands, frankly. So hold on.
Fine.
I'm gonna take a little rope. And I'm gonna like tie it around your waist, and then tie it to my waist. Okay,
In this moment,
three.
Talus just like, "It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause." All right, forward.
Just
Don't
cast,
want to leave you.
cast Featherfall on yourself and then just sit on the ground so that when he moves, you just points.
Do I still have that? I think I lost it with Bard.
All right.
Yep, I lost it.
I'm gonna take a deep breath as I step onto the shore of my old home. It smells like exploitable people that I can use for my own gain. I can't wait. Brian, if I was looking for this substance, where would I know where to go?
So there's a number of different options. You could go to like an alchemist, and there is a fair few that are quite reputable. You'd probably pay a very high premium price for something that's going to allow you to stay up all night and not take any ill effects. Or you could go down by what? Oh, you got very loud there all of a sudden. Bad background music. Or you could go to Bleakside, which is, the kind of dingy area of Wave West. At which point you could pick up any number of substances for a reasonable price, which will definitely allow you to stay up all night. But there will be a side effect to most of them.
Alright, so
there will be a come down.
Okay. So what
We
I'm
can
looking
crack it.
for, and I don't know, maybe I know someone like this, maybe I don't. I'm looking for someone who's like maybe not the most reputable seller, but someone who's good at what they do.
Okay.
Do I know anybody like that?
Let's see. Do you not have a part of your background which says that you know people? And what's your background that you chose?
Criminal. And yeah, I think it
So yeah,
says
you
that
do.
I have like
So
criminal
then
contracts.
you don't need a roll on that one, okay?
Okay.
Through your dealings with, certain people within the underground of Wave West, you've got a pretty decent connection. You know that there is a drow here who is very, very good at what they do, massively focused into alchemical studies, and they make concoctions which have very little chance of side effects. Still a chance, but very little chance. They can be easily accessed by going into the tavern in Bleakside, which is called the Cloak and Dagger.
Nice. All right, I'll go there.
Okay.
Or we'll go there.
Go.
Going to the Cloak and Dagger is a bit like walking through a lion's den with a suit made of meat. The Cloak and Dagger is filled with the seediest of the underbelly of Wave West. And as you step in, the Cloak and Dagger's aesthetic is very much old school tavern, seaside tavern. There's the heads of freshly caught kills and that have been mounted, or there's pieces of great sea beasts that have been slain. The person to look for, this drow that you're looking for, simply goes by the name Z. You can make an investigation check as you enter the cloak and dagger.
I will do just that. Okay. Not as good as it could be. It's a 16.
Okay. On a 16, you can see Z standing at the bar, speaking to two very large Wave West natives. Quite large, quite burly, and you see him take from the inside of his pocket 2 vials with this bright blue liquid in them. And he passes it expertly to them while taking a small bag of coins.
Now, is this someone that I know of or know personally?
Let's see, roll me a d20.
Okay.
On a 1 to 10, you know them personally. On an 11 to 20, you just know them by reputation.
All right. Well, that's an 11, so I guess I just know him by
You
reputation.
just know them by reputation.
All right. I'll pull up a stool next to Z and kind of like guide Tals to do the same if she's not making eye contact. I've been told you're a man who can get things, yes?
Z will turn and face you, pick up their drink, slowly finish it, place it down, and then turn back to you and say, I'm quite capable of doing things, yes.
Well, I'm in the need for a particular potion. And I've been told you're the best of the best. I'd like to judge that for myself.
And what do you desire this potion to do for you?
I have some important business that I need to attend to. Well, me and my colleague. And,
Alice just like waves her hand while still reading.
we will take all night, and we would like to avoid the adverse effects of avoiding sleep. Nothing too complicated. Preferably, actually, very necessarily no side effects after. Or as little to none as is possible.
You can never be entirely sure of no side effects, but I can certainly point you towards things that might be less risky. He will go into his pocket and take out 2 vials. This same light blue. It's quite a viscous liquid, but a liquid nonetheless. So this here has slowly gathered a bit of a reputation. Despite it not being a dust, people call it fey dust. It's made from pixie wings, from what I understand. You take one of these, and you will not be affected by the idea of tiredness or exhaustion for 24 hours. But there is still a chance at side effects. And that chance could leave you completely withdrawn, completely crippled by this for 24 hours as it purges from your system immediately.
Whew.
Alice glances up. Can you double dose?
Oh, Jesus.
You can, but the risk would be significantly higher. I wouldn't go more than double dosing.
Grand. And she's just gonna be like, I'll take 2.
So you're saying you could triple dose, right?
I haven't even given you a price for these yet.
Excuse my overeager colleague. Of course, we will discuss the payment. How much do you typically charge for a item such as this?
For a vial of stardust, for a vial of fey dust, my average price is 3,000 gold per 1 vial.
Ooh.
Quite a steep cost. You mentioned, as you understand, does that mean you're not the one creating these yourself?
Oh no, I do make these. Yes, I make these concoctions all by myself.
Right. Okay. Well, 3,000 gold pieces. That is.
Alice is gonna lean over to Lynn. We're technically in charge right now, and this is to benefit the crew. So we can borrow from, the crew money. Not the crew money, but the ship money. Everybody's stuff. Or hand over the the dragon thing.
I'll tell you what. Let's see. How about 4 vials, 10,000 gold?
Make me a persuasion check on that one. So I was having to do. I was having to do the math in my head there.
4 vials, 10,000 gold.
2,000 gold discount.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's 12, which, frankly, I would be worried about if I didn't have a plus 17. So, we have 29.
Dan just over there low-key flexing.
That was so pussy, though. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Z will kind of like nod and like, seems acceptable to me. You have yourself a deal. Reaches back in his coat pocket and pulls out 4 vials. Places them in front of you and awaits payment.
I mean, I have what? Let's see. Platinum is 10 to 1 for gold, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I have 25,000 or 2,500 platinum pieces just hanging out in my inventory, so I'll just pay him right now.
Oh,
Okay.
big fancy man.
So you give him 1,000 pieces of platinum.
Yeah.
Okay. You hand over the platinum. You have your 4 vials. You can now do what you would like to do.
Alright. On the way out, as I'm guiding Talus, I hope you know I did not just pay for that. That's the goodness of my heart. I expect.
Oh, yeah, no. She's gonna pass over a baggie of 500 platinum to. Or not really, she didn't really have it set in baggies, whatever. She's like, I'll take care of it at the ship. And she turns back around, she looks at the guy, she's like, do you have anything else interesting?
It depends on what you call interesting.
I said what I said.
Said what I said, and I
Roll me. Oh god! If only I had a list, like a D100 list of drugs.
Oh boy.
Roll me a D. Ruthie, roll me a D100.
Okay, hold on.
I love it when she's stupid. With a little bit of
My
Finny, it
favorite.
just bleeds into
That's
Talus.
an 84.
84.
The lines just merge.
Okay. Kind of the exact opposite, but kind of cool as well. He will go, if you're willing to trust me on something, I have something I think I can make very interesting to you.
Come on.
He picks up his bag, unclips his bag and opens it and reaches in. And he pulls out a jar, like a mason jar. Unscrews it. Then pulls out what looks like... Have you ever seen an onion that hasn't fully grown yet? And it's got like the little bulb part, but then like the big stalk here?
Yeah.
Right. Pulls out that, except it is black. Jet black. And where it kind of tapers up to the green and the white here, it goes from black to a deep grey into purple. And he says, this here is a plant we have which grows where I am from. It grows in areas where the Shadowfell has touched. Cut one of these bulbs in half. Steep it and make a tea. And drink it. The next time you have a small piece of rest, it will benefit you as if you've slept a full 8 hours. So for context, once you drink this tea for the next 24 hours, you just have this buff here. If you take a short rest, you gain the benefits of a long rest. But it only happens once, and then the effect of the tea is gone. You have to drink it again.
How many
Okay.
bulbs does this thing have? Is it just one?
You will sell 2 bulbs.
How much?
5,000.
Ooh.
5,000 what?
5,000, so 2,500 gold each bulb. He has 2, he'll give you them both for 5,000. To be clear, we're talking about a plant which grows in the Underdark, very difficult to harvest, that only grows in the Underdark in specific areas where the Shadowfell has touched.
That's 500.
You immediately are thinking
platinum,
about
right?
how we were going to give it to Silence
500
to ask
platinum.
them to grow it.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
right. Like the way that you guys
Yeah.
just give this to me, and I like
She'll
to
hand over 500
propagate it.
platinum to him.
Cool. To be clear, 2 bulbs is 4 uses. Half a bulb for each dose, basically.
Great. Yeah, no, that's a valuable. Those some good drugs.
Good drugs. Good drugs.
That
Good
I think we can put on the top of the
Yeah.
the-
She's gonna be like, she's like, I'm taking that back from the ship. And then she'll hand him 1 extra platinum. Just be like, thanks.
He'll take the coin from you, he'll look it over and then say, "It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Just remember, both of you, after taking these things, perhaps wear comfortable clothes, sit on a couch. If you have something with a fancy pattern, I'd recommend looking at it intently."
Oh,
Of course, it is usually what one does, as I'm told.
The worst part of the come down is looking at something that's just one block colour. Look at something with a pattern. It starts to move. It's funny. Anything else for you guys?
No, we're gonna go read all night and then.
Yeah, we're gonna pop one of them bottles, and
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So
Talus is gonna take the gold out of the treasury to replace, and then she's gonna pay Leonid. So
each of you is popping a Fey Dust vial by yourselves.
yeah,
Okay. Then, as I said, you will be able to pass through your next long rest without needing to sleep. You won't be affected by exhaustion. Okay. To be clear, you don't get the benefits of a long rest. You're just able to go through the sleeping period without gaining a level of exhaustion.
That might be problematic if we're about to go into a fight, and
technically this counts as a short rest, so we can get HP back, right?
yeah, but not spell slots.
Or what if? Hear me out. Because the bulb we have
We use
has
the
like the
bulbs.
tea. Yeah, so we take some fairy dust and then we take some bulbs. But
I don't know if we should mix. That's maybe not the best idea.
mix the drugs. Mix the drugs.
honestly, I feel like Leonid and Tellus wouldn't think about it that much. They're just like,
Okay, so believe it or not,
Like he
Landon actually would, because he isn't typically into taking illicit substances.
Drugs.
So
done.
I'd
Drugs.
just like to point out really quick, a little cosmology really quick. The Feywilds, the Shadowfell, are exact opposites. Opposite sides of the
That is
fucking
true.
spectrum.
Yeah, I
That is
don't
true.
love it. I don't want that.
I wouldn't bring
want those
those
two
back
forces to be
together.
meeting in my body. That sounds pretty awful. Okay, well,
What?
probably should have asked for the details.
I mean, why don't we take like? Okay, so the bulb, the tea, lets us have like the benefits of 8 hours of sleep, but like without actually doing it.
My one thing about using those right now when we're not actually on time crunch is that I feel like that could be really useful for the entire party. Like we could all use it together, and now we currently have 4.
Well, yeah, as I said, we take our doses so that we get that full rest, we get everything back, and then we take the dust.
We have often been in situations where, like, taking a long rest was not possible, but taking a short rest is.
Dude, are we just gonna have time to brew tea in the middle of a fight?
Not in the middle of a fight, but perhaps, like, in, between 2 fights in a short amount of time. Perhaps we just stay up all night, read, and then take another rest. We take 2 days before killing the dragon, no problem.
I don't think we actually have the kind of time for that. I think we are on a time crunch. Look,
the problem is I will need to rest before we fight the dragon.
Listen. We've got a druid who could probably do something with the other 2 bulbs. So why don't we take the 2 bulbs, and then, then we take the dust.
We did go on this adventure to do illicit substances.
Yeah, exactly.
This is probably me just getting cold feet. I say we do bulbs. Yes, okay.
Bulbs and then dust. Right.
No,
perfect.
just bulbs.
Okay.
We'll just do bulbs. Just bulbs.
You got to balance out the trips, man. Like you got to know
You
got to
both
know your
do-
rise times. You got to know your come
And if
down
there's anything
times.
I've learned in the last 3 months, mixing uppers and downers is not a good idea.
Okay, but Lady, the problem
Secondhand.
is that with the bulb, we're not going to be able to focus on our books. So we take the bulb, we get the benefits, then we take the dust, and then we stay up and we read, and then we're ready to go.
No. We just stay up, we read, and then we take bulbs, take quick nap, and that counts as full rest in the morning.
Can we nap with the dust? I don't think we can nap with the dust.
No. We don't nap with dust. We don't take dust.
We need dust. I need dust.
No. Listen, staying up for 8 hours, no problem. It's the fact that you're usually exhausted afterward. But we take power nap with bulbs, clears out exhaustion.
Right.
We have 32
I'm not
hours.
here.
Listen,
Well,
you
actually,
have
like
12,
31.
I have 16. You do what you need to do. I'm staying
Fine.
up all night
She's
and
just like,
doing
whatever.
bulbs.
She's gonna go brew the tea. Like, she's gonna go to the kitchen and brew the tea with the bulbs. And, she'll leave one of the bulbs in the captain's quarter and, like, write a note. Merry Christmas. And...
Jacek finds it's like, neat onion!
Oh, God, I don't want to know what that. Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Yeah, so, Talus will drink the tea in order to get the benefits of a long rest. And I know this is going to cause us to trip, but she's going to keep trying to read the book while on this tea.
That's not how the tea works, Talus.
That's not how any of this works.
No, listen, I'm trying to explain it. Talus, we don't drink tea now. We wait. We wait, then we drink tea, and then we sleep.
Okay, well, what? The tea can be ready.
That's not how tea works.
It's iced tea.
Oh, okay, for heaven's sake.
Room
All right, let's
temperature
just
tea.
read. Okay, fine. We let tea steep overnight. Hope nothing bad happens.
Oh my
Just-
god!
Concentrate it. Nice and just potent.
Oh,
We'll see what
we're gonna
happens.
accidentally sleep through the apocalypse over in here.
Oh my
So-
god!
No, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna steep the tea for the proper amount of time, and then we're gonna set it aside to chill as we settle into our reading session. I'm not risking supercharged Shadowfell tea. Fuck that.
Okay, Ruthie, do you understand how the tea works? Like, Ruthie, do you understand?
No.
No.
Okay,
Right, Ruthie.
Okay.
Don't
Drink-
explain it to her, please.
Drink tea
Uh-huh.
for 24 hours, little sign above your head. If you short rest, it's a long rest. As soon as
Okay.
you
Drink the tea.
as soon as you use that ability gone.
Got it. Okay, so we
Right.
just... Okay, got it.
Possible side
Yeah.
effect, have to roll dice to see if side effect.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. So then we'll just read until we're, like, ready to power nap and then drink the tea at that point. Sure, fine, whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
So, Ruffy, as you are partaking in illicit substances, it's just a tea, but
Absolutely.
you still got to do it. I need you to roll me a D100 first off to see if the side effects come across it.
Doesn't Dan have to, too? He's taking tea.
We're going to get to Dan.
Okay. That is a 12.
12. Okay.
Great.
Leonard,
Yeah.
you also drinking tea?
Yeah. I'll drink the tea.
So I need you to roll as well.
The 35.
Okay. So Leonard, you are fine. You do not incur the wrath
First
of
trip done
any.
successfully.
You don't incur the wrath of any side effects. Talus, you trip hard.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
We're talking auditory and visual hallucinations. We're talking potential conversations with inanimate objects.
Perfect. We love it.
One of my favourite side effects, especially when it happens to me. We are talking spontaneous and impulsive acts that do not have like any kind of major inhibitive control. So like, you are talking to someone and suddenly you get the urge to touch their face, you will touch their face. You know? That kind of stuff.
As she tries to read through this, how does that go?
Well, first off, we need to... those. All you've rolled for there is the possibility of side effects happening.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Now you need to make the con save. The con save will be if you are physically able to overcome the side effects, or if you succumb to them. So roll me a con save.
Okay. Hey! That's a nat 20. Plus 8 is 28.
Hey,
On
way
the
to
nat
go.
20,
There was never a time.
You don't have any side effects.
Hell yeah!
This batch has the possibility, but you don't succumb to them. You're able to feel them coming on, then kind of take a wee step away, get a drink of water, eat a bit of bread, and just kind of, everything's okay.
If only I could do that in my real life.
I know, right?
Just drink fairy tea.
And with that, Leonid and Talos can both mark off an extra 8 hours. With no
Damn.
side effects.
Yeah, I'm also gonna still be reading.
Okay. But we will come to that.
Yeah. That's fine.
Right. Now, because we did have a bit of a late start, and because of the times we've had joking and talking about getting high and stuff, I don't think we're going to have time to do the scene with you speaking to Greenleaf and that, purely because we're 15 minutes away from our end point, where we would usually end, and I don't want to rush that conversation. So for the sake of that,
fine.
I am going to wrap us there, with us having the long rest, and then we'll begin next session with the conversation. This way, that conversation gets the time it deserves, rather than just being, oh, quick, we have 15 minutes, let's do the key points. Okay?
No worries.
So we are going to wrap there with Talus and Leonid both taking illicit substances in order to read a book. Okay? Incidentally, a girl got kicked out of Harvard for doing her SATs while on Ritalin. Make it make sense. But anyway, thank you for everybody that came to see us today. Thanks for watching along. I hope you enjoyed it today. I do have to make a bit of a point here and say that as much as we here at World Tree Quest do like to joke and talk about past experiences and such, we do not want to encourage any kind of illicit substance use. Unless you're with a friend and somebody can look after you and somebody knows what they're getting into, and as long as it's a safe substance, at which point, please be careful. I just had to put it out there, you know.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Now, as we're wrapping there, I will say there won't be a session next week, because I'm finally getting to go on my honeymoon.
Yay!
I've only been married for 5 years, but hey, I'm finally getting my honeymoon. So there will be no streams on this channel from the 29th of July until the our next stream back will be the 4th of August. I'm going to be in Norway, I will be taking lots of pictures, so if you do want to see them, you can hunt down my personal Instagram. I'm not going to tell you where it is, that's half the fun. But I am going to say that if you liked what you've seen here, then you should go and check out our other social medias that we have. We are World Tree Quests everywhere. Every single place you go, World Tree Quests, you'll find us. If you want to see my own personal stuff, then I'm on most places as Oops All Brands, brand with 2 N's. So you can go and check me out there. I am doing something a little bit new with my players. I think it's the first time you guys are going to see it. Not Leonid and not Charlie and Dan, they've seen it before. But a new thing I'm doing is an MVP of the session, which is mostly just to kind of reward players beyond who, you know, they take a wee bit of an extra step and stuff. If you think a player did something extra funny, extra cool, or you just fancy somebody sitting at the table and you want them to like you, I'm going to have a wee vote with you guys. I get a vote too, so therefore there can be no ties. Unless everybody votes for everybody. You can vote for the DM as well if you want to, and you do get a prize for getting MVP. So, without further ado, I'm going to kick us off, and I'm going to say, purely because of the Find Familiar scene, I want to give MVP to Charlie. That's where my vote's going to go for this session. So, do you guys have anybody you would like to hand MVP to for your vote?
Dan for partaking in illicit drugs, Vitalis, 1,000%. Him being a bad boy makes me so happy.
So we got one for Charlie, one for Dan.
I'm gonna also vote for Charlie. I almost said Dan. That's not what I meant. But I'm gonna also vote for Dan. I think getting to good lord. That's fun. I'll clean that up in a minute. Getting to see Silas like in his element, like truly in his element in his grove, and like getting to see the kind of the benefit, the fruition of his work, I think was really.
It was a really cool scene with the familiar as well.
So
I
that's
really
gonna be where my
enjoyed
vote
it.
goes.
Yeah. Okay, so we got 2 for Charlie, 1 for Dan. Gil?
I'm gonna go with Charlie. I liked when you kind of took it and you woke up and you're like, this is what's happening, right? And I was like, oh, Mr. DM over here setting the scene for himself. That's pretty fancy. It was great.
I have to agree. As much as being a DM, it's great being able to be the one that gives you guys the scenarios that you walk into. When it's something for your character, there is something really cool about seeing a player go, I know what I want to happen here. And I think it's really cool to have that. Sometimes it's really fun for, like, it's the same kind of energy as like when a player turns to DM and goes, DM, can you make me a perception check? And it's like, okay, cool. Let's fuck with this. So absolutely. And by my count, that makes 3 votes for Charlie, 1 for Dan, which means there cannot be any other ties. So Charlie, you're going to win MVP for this session. And what you win is a portent roll.
Oh.
So
I'm familiar.
You can roll the d20, or I can roll, your choice. I believe the last time the d20 was rolled by the person that won it. And basically you get to use that for any roll.
A 15.
A 15. Fantastic. Now, as a reminder, guys, portent rolls can be used for any d20 roll. Yours or someone else's. The rules for this are, you can get MVP multiple times, but you can only ever have 1 portent roll stacked. Okay? You can't just hoard them all. So cool, Charlie, just make sure that you mark down that you have a portent roll of a 15,
Absolutely.
which you can use going forward.
Bran, I may have won, but my MVP vote is for you. I think you did an incredible job setting the scene, describing the grove. You really brought all of it to life, made it really vibrant and beautiful. So props, kudos.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. With that, I'm going to pass over to my players and I'm going to allow them to plug themselves and what wonderful things they do outside of here. So, Gil, anything you want to plug at all?
I mean, I don't feel comfortable sharing that, but I will definitely promote. No. Okay.
Crazy.
It took me a while. It took me a while, but the joke eventually got there.
But so I am also a part of Loaded Dice Adventures. We stream on Twitch on Mondays, 7:30 p.m. CST. I believe we're going to be out for the next 2 weeks. Our DM's going to be gone. We're going to be gone. Or no, not this Monday, the following. Yep, 2 weeks. So come check us out. We're having a lot of fun. We just talked to a big old black dragon who basically told us to go find somebody for that black dragon or they would eat us. So we're going to try and not get eaten.
I've heard that's often a good thing to do. Try not to get eaten.
Yeah, don't want to, but hey, you know,
never
any
know.
given Monday.
Exactly. Thank you very much for that, Gil. Ruthie, what about yourself? You doing anything fun?
I'm just here on Fridays.
And we love that you're here on Fridays.
What
Charlie?
I will say though, before that is,
go
Ruki
ahead.
and I will actually be at Gen Con this next week though. So if there are people that are there, we will be.
Keep an eye out for a sexy Waluigi.
Wait,
knit
hold on.
sexy
Which
Waluigi.
one of you two is wearing it? Because I'm going to be very much more excited about one of you than the other. Ah, okay. Well, that's fine too.
Wow, got him.
Damn.
I heard the little bit of like the no,
Right.
we are gonna be
I can't
we're gonna be
wait.
Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen one
Yep.
day.
Super
excited.
So sorry, I'm assuming that it's going to be Ruthie wearing the Waluigi.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. And Dan, you were more excited for the idea of Gil.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think it would make a good sexy Waluigi
Okay.
to me.
Well, then, just for the sake of balancing it out, oh my god, Ruthie and sexy Waluigi! Just for the sake of balance, you know?
Balanced is
When I
everything.
fucking kill it in sexy Waluigi, Dan, you're gonna eat your words.
I mean, here's
I-
the thing.
I'm gonna be
We
what I'm
aren't
gonna.
have a true comparison because we'll never know if Gil could have done it better.
I'm gonna be
I
for.
think
I'm
gonna
gonna be
put
for
it on.
real.
I'm gonna
this.
put it on right after her, and
I'm
we'll see very clearly that she did
I'm
the
gonna.
right thing.
I'm going to be for real in this, right? Okay. I've seen Gil's ass, and Gil's ass in a spider suit can only be good.
Okay, that's a good point. I
That is
am
fair.
down for that. Yeah.
But my ass in a spider suit is pretty fucking amazing too. Just want to say.
Yeah, but Ruthie.
Just saying.
Right. Okay, but it's comparing. You know, like apples to oranges here, like because everybody
Look,
knows
Grant,
that
I need you to be on my
apples-
side here. Because out of the other two males besides my husband, it seems like the others just want to check out men. And I know
Ruthie-
you like to check out both.
Ruthie, I need to reiterate to you to this, okay? There's
I'm
a
your
certain
sister, it's okay.
there's a certain level of comfort there is to complimenting a guy's ass, right? There's a certain other level of criminality that comes to complimenting a woman's ass. Nah, you both have
I've
great.
never heard it
You
put so aptly. Thank you for that.
you both have
Guys,
great asses.
you heard it here first. It's okay to be gay with your guy friends.
Absolutely, switch your guy
Yeah.
friends. It's absolutely fine. Offer
Hey,
platonic
check them
handshakes
out.
to
Let
your
them
women
let
friends.
them know how
Yeah.
they're doing. Say, hey, what you've been doing in the gym. Hey, we see it. We recognize it. Give them a slap. Give them a little old cup.
Go
Tell them you love them.
Don't
We
do
go.
this.
We go by the here at World Tree Quest. We go by the traditional Spartan greetings: high fives for our women friends and open mouth tongue kisses for our men friends. And for our non-binary
cake.
friend, and for our
Everyone loves cake.
for our non-binary friends, we rub noses.
Oh, I was just gonna say dealer's choice.
Remember,
Attentive.
the real Roman salute is kissing each other on the lips.
Always remember, the greatest civilizations were very gay.
So,
But
what you're
moving
saying
on
is
from that-
make America gay again.
Make America gay again.
More than America.
Thank you very much for
You'll hear it
sending
here
us on
first,
this.
folks. MAGA.
Thanks for sending us on this wild tangent there, Gil. Thank you so much for that.
How did I get this?
TLDR, Ruthie and Gil are both going to have great asses, very visible at Gen Con. Charlie.
Better wear that dance girdle, bud. Anyway. So yeah, welcome to the Academy. That's the other campaign I play on this channel. It's a whole lot of fun. I do not think we're actually going to get to play this Sunday. It looks like Achillea is not going to be available.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not sure. Keep your eye out, because maybe you never know. But right now we are in the middle of our end of the year ball. It is the new moon ball. The dancing just began after several fun little quirky interactions across the ballroom. Um, the principal just got assassinated.
Casual stuff.
Things
normal
are,
things.
there are these four crazy people who know forbidden schools of magic and have been partially consumed by them, tinkering around on the inside of the school. But it's fine
It's totally fine.
because we're dancing.
We're dancing and we're drinking with our dates. So obviously nothing's gonna go wrong.
And maybe kissing. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Open mouth
At least
kissing?
for
Probably not.
only for the friends. Like
Only for the friends. Yeah.
You don't want to cross any lines here, you know.
Exactly. Yep.
fantastic. Thank you.
Hope to see you then.
Hope to see you then. Thank you very much, Charlie. And Dan.
No, just the ditto on the Academy. Good stuff.
Alright, thank you very much. Then with that being, if that's everything from my players and that's everything from me, well then that's everything from us. Thanks very much for coming to see us today, folks. I have been your DM of Doom, Oops All Brands, or World Tree Quest here on Twitch and YouTube. With me today we have had Big Gilly Styles, we've had Ruthless Rogue, we've had Charlie 182.0, and we've had Just Dan. From all of us here at World Tree Quest, good night, stay safe. Always remember that if you're going to take illicit substances in order to read a book, make sure it's worth it and make sure you're definitely going to get the 80 hours that you need for that book. Oh, and also, always grab cake. And don't pull a thinny. Good night, folks. Good night.